All right, let's talk about my favorite 5 Americana or country songs of 2021. I'll be honest, I'm not a huge fan of lists. I don't like picking a number 1 or a number 5 or a number 20. So all of these songs that I'm about to talk about, there's no number 1. I'm just talking about the songs that really meant the most to me this year. Also, at the end of the video, I'm going to tell you who I think is the best artist of 2021. I'm sure you have your favorites. I'm not here comparing these people to anybody else. I'm not saying this person is better than them. I'm just saying these are the songs that really got me through another crazy, crazy year in 2021. I want to throw out a couple of honorable mentions that I almost put on the list. Number 1 is Charles Wesley Godwin's Jesse. I've been listening to Charles Wesley Godwin's recent album like crazy. I think he is fantastic, and I cannot wait until he makes more music. I'd love to see the guy live somewhere. I think he's fantastic. Everybody go check him out. Also, Brandy Carlisle. Y'all know I don't remember names of songs. You would think I would have written down my honorable mention list. No, I didn't. I sure didn't. Brandy Carlisle, This Time Tomorrow. I think Brandy Carlisle's This Time Tomorrow has some of the best lyrics that I've ever heard in my life. And it doesn't need me to talk about how unbelievable her voice is and their harmonies together. It's just pretty much an acoustic song with her doing what she does and then them twins singing the BGVs, which rule my soul every time. Every time they put one of them songs on the album, it's always my favorite song. All right, let's get in to my 5 favorite songs. 5 most favorite songs of 2021. Now, this song I'm a little frustrated with because when I tried to upload my reaction to it on YouTube, it got blocked and they never unblocked it. I'm sure that this person did not make that decision. I'm just going to forget about them blocking my video and say that Allison Russell's Night Flower is such a fantastic song. When we listened to it live on the stream, the way that they were able to stay so soft and so vibey all at the same time. The drummer was just real soft and easy, not doing much, and everybody else was just kind of found this groove that took me to another place, and her vocals and songwriting obviously are unbelievable. And so Night Flower comes in as one of my favorite songs of the year. Also, Outside Child is just a work of art, a masterpiece. Everybody needs to go check it out. Number 2, I heard this song when I was on the beaches of Spain. I was very feeling down on myself. I was thinking about quitting YouTube. I was thinking about stopping all of this stuff because I let those dark thoughts enter my mind about how I'm not good enough and how I'll never be good enough and I just need to give up and just be a teacher. And I heard His Golden Messengers, If It Comes in the Morning. And I remember I was sitting at the beach, literally crying my eyes out because it was just this message of hope that just wrecked me. And the chorus talks about, if it comes in the morning, will I be grateful? And I started to think about goals that I have and things that I would like to do in my life. And it really hit me with the question of, if I'm not grateful and happy right now in my life, why in the hell do I think I'm going to be happy whenever certain things happen, when I achieve certain things? No, we have to figure out how to be grateful now. Everybody, please go check that song out. It says, "Oh, hope." It's contagious. And that song wrecked me. All right, next TK and the Holy Dadgum Know Nothings. Now, we here on this channel love TK and the Holy Know Nothings. I remember the first time that I heard Emmanuel, and it literally ruled me because they remind me so much of the band. When you listen to the band, it's not the tightest, it's not the most perfect music you've ever heard in your life, but it just makes you so happy. And Serenity Prayer is one of those songs that when you really sit down and listen to it, obviously it has such a groove, such a vibe, but when you sit down and really sit with the lyrics, the song is unbelievable. And I personally believe that Taylor Kingman and the boys are going to create something so special that we're going to be talking about them for years to come. Hell, we might be talking about these last couple of records for a long time. But Taylor Kingman is the real deal, everybody. Go check out Serenity Prayer. It's loosey-goosey in the best of ways. It's so much fun, so heavy at times, and it's wonderful. Serenity Prayer. Check it out. Number 4. Now, this one is going to be really hard for me to talk about because this one really hit home for me this year. I don't really want to get into it a whole lot, but basically, I've been worried about my father. So my wife's brother's wife's father committed suicide about 2 months ago. And my father has been really battling some major depression recently. There's been a lot of moments recently that scare me, not to say anything that he would ever do anything like this, but there's been not only my father, but other people close to me in my life who are just really struggling. And this next song was like my permission to let a lot of emotions out when I listened to it. And that's Vincent Neil Emerson's Learning to Drown. And I have listened to this song probably more than any other song on this list. I've probably listened to it 100 times because for some reason and I don't allow myself in other parts of my life to let emotions out. I'm learning how to do that. I'm trying to do that better. But every time I heard this song, I thought of people close to me and just this idea of learning to drown. If you can't swim, you better learn to drown. And I know that there's so many people out there that are really hurting, and it just hit different because it's a topic that's really close to my heart recently, with my family losing somebody's father and then me being scared for my father and the stuff that he's going through. And everybody, please go check it out. Please call the people that you love. Please check on them regularly and take care of folks, because we need to love on each other in these really hard times. I don't think we realize how much we've been hurting over the past couple of years. I personally don't realize it a lot of times. All right. Last but not least, Amethyst Kia, Black Myself. Now, y'all know I love songs that talk about the reality of racism. But to hear this lady pretty much just put out this banger, with just like this jamming song where she's like, I'm here, and I know a lot of institutions don't like that I'm black, but I'm right here, and I'm proud of who I am and where I come from. I always struggle here on the channel to know, being a white male who has a large white male audience, most of the people that watch our channel are white males. To know how to describe and to openly talk about real issues. And in my opinion, racism is one of the realest issues. And you can look at country music all day long and see everything you need to know about racism in our country. It's not just in Mississippi. It's not just in America. It's all over the place. But Mississippi's a place that literally murdered people and enslaved an entire race. And so to see powerful, incredible musicians like her, who has an incredible voice, incredible guitar player, incredible song. Everybody, please go check out Black Myself. I jam out to it all the time. Let me know what you think about my top 5. Which ones would you remove? Which ones would you add? I guess the real question is, what's your top 5? Tell me your favorite 5 songs of the year. I'd love to hear them in the comments. Also, we're going to talk about my favorite artist of the year. I've already mentioned him. I'm not going to go long-winded. I've already said he is the truth. But TK and the daggum Holy Know Nothings are doing something that nobody else is doing. Something is going on in Portland. Something is going on with those folks in the water or whatever. I'm not getting political. I don't want to hear no jokes about. We're just talking about music here. There's something special going on with that community of folks. And I remember when we interviewed them and they were talking about how people took Taylor under their wing and this community just wrapped up this songwriter. And you're just seeing the benefits of that. I grew up in a place in Mississippi where none of that really happened. There is a community of musicians, just not a lot. And there's not a lot of helping each other when it comes to like taking the young folks in and really building them up. So TK or Taylor Kingman and them Holy Know Nothings get the award from me. Who's been your favorite artist of the year? I'd love to hear it. Let me know what you think. Hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll see y'all with some more Americana and country music in 2022. And I'll see y'all somewhere on down the road.